What's up, everyone? Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
Shane.
We are back with the trailer for Darth Maul's series, Shadowlord. Now, I did hear through the grapevine that this was written by the gentleman, I'm assuming, that wrote the Umbara arc.
General Krell.
Yeah, that guy.
That dark 4-episode arc.
Yeah, it was very dark.
It was stellar. It was stellar. A little
impactful.
It was a little depressing to me. I thought it was a little depressing.
Yeah.
But I think it was one of the coolest things about it was being on that planet, Umbara, and going against like that species that wear the suits.
Yeah.
And they breathe.
Shit. Yeah.
So we did react to the little mini teaser of this, or maybe we just saw a picture of it. I heard it has a slightly different art style, but that teaser that we saw looked the same to me. It looked like just the Bad Batch, like really good art, but not different.
Agree. Yeah, it didn't really very
Yeah, and there's some Twi'lek involved, and
Talon.
yeah,
I read that it was Darth Talon.
Yeah, and Darth Talon
was like the concept.
Was like someone from the old EU that George saw liked it, and then he had ideas of Darth Maul coming back for either a sequel trilogy or a spin-off movie that Disney could do, or Darth Maul, who is alive or it was alive at that point in time, and still alive to you.
Yeah.
Is trying to gain power and build the criminal underworld. So, Dave Filoni being who he is, he might be trying to exercise this. Guys, we're going to jump in. That did look a little...
Times have changed.
Look at that.
That's really cool.
I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question.
Who that is.
And I offer you an opportunity.
April. Looks different. Yeah, it's different enough.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live.
That's gonna be a great scene. Whoa!
The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires
Love fights on bridges like that.
can be shattered.
Looks intense.
I mean, at the very least, it looks really good.
The animation looks nice.
You think the art
It's like a
style,
bridge between with you mentioned the Bad Batch in the beginning.
Yeah.
Between that and a little more realistic, in terms of
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say realistic, but a little more mature.
What I was looking at, the way the colors were flowing during the movement, was almost like the recent Ninja Turtles movie, or which was kind of started by the Spider-Man movie, right?
Yeah, the Into the Spider-Verse
Yeah.
films and Sony.
Yeah. So it the design, obviously the characters are the same, what we're used to, but the style,
The
the
stylization.
flow of the animation is really different. It's really cool looking.
It was very cool looking.
And
We got some Inquisitors and whatnot, and
yeah, I mean, we got cool fights, people talking in cool deep voices.
well, the dude that it showed him fighting with the mask, we see him die in another series, right?
Yeah, and many years from now
Yeah.
in Ahsoka. But there's also another guy that Ahsoka gets involved with later. The guy with he looked cool, but it's and this isn't supposed to be disparaging, but it has a little point, a bird beak thing.
Well, the one brief shot we saw of him reminded me of Darth Nihilus
Okay.
and KOTOR 2.
Okay.
And he's got the white mask.
Yeah.
Of course, that thing looked like it was a longer, pointed
Yeah.
skull-like feature, whereas
And I guess-
Nihilus was kind of like a...
And we did see it in
Wookiee
the
mask.
Star Wars Underworld, or Tales of the Underworld. I think we saw the same guy we're talking about now.
Okay.
Um,
The stupid spinning lightsaber.
yeah. Yeah.
It was unnecessary to bring back, but I guess we always see it spinning. We just don't always, they're not always flying with it.
It only happens once ever.
Yeah. So.
And it was, I think everyone associated with it said, yeah, you know. Also, he's wielding his double-weighted lightsaber here.
Yeah, it wasn't that one with the big crazy hook off the hilt.
Anyways, no, I can't wait to watch it. To me, Star Wars animation has become some of my favorite things out of the universe. It has some of the best stories. And even some of the things that have been more controversial, I think the animation has always been pretty solid. So
I agree. This looks like it's going to be an intense series.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, is there like Republic Police?
Yeah.
Or if that's something other, some other like bounty hunting branch or like Rebels.
Well, what's interesting is like, the good guys wouldn't want him and the bad guys wouldn't want him.
Yeah. We said the Emperor wants you dead.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to me, it's also, it's weird to think of them doing this, knowing like this, what I saw with them in Andor, but like the, what are the guys in the white suits again called? The guys in white?
The Stormtroopers?
No, the
what's white suits?
Dedra and
the ISB.
Yeah, it's interesting to think of like one of those guys trying to track him down.
Yeah, like part of that division being a special assignment.
Yeah,
but that guy didn't look like he was ISB though.
No, he didn't.
He was like brown, kind of ruddier
uniforms.
Yeah,
I wonder who the voice is.
But that guy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be a mainstay, and you imagine they'd hire somebody that's recognizable.
Yeah. You think there's going to be more than one season?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like the animation's probably not cheap.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they do one season, and depending on how they end it.
If it's, I mean, I imagine if it does well, then.
But they also, with the Tales of the Empire and the Jedi and the Tales of the Underworld, I mean, they kind of branch, so maybe they'll do this with Maul, and then they'll have another series idea for another character.
Well, I was thinking if he gets some apprentice and she lives.
Yes.
Then,
and how many episodes do you know is this supposed to be?
I have no idea.
So, I don't want to see it go on to the point where they're kicking a dead horse. But maybe 2 seasons, three at most.
Oh man, I mean, he could now fight Vader.
Yeah, he could.
That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, he's in the timeline.
Yeah.
Exposure. But I mean, he wouldn't hold up.
No, he wouldn't. I mean,
it might be worth it for the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I know Filoni, it was very tempting to have them meet in Rebels, but he said he ignored that because he just thought, like, I think it can't be about that.
Yeah.
That for the story, it needs to be him and Ahsoka and everything else. And we need to focus on that and not have all 3 fight or something like that, crazy like that.
That'd be interesting because he knows who Vader is.
The way I see it working is if he's fighting Maul, Maul's losing, and then Ahsoka showed up. But then Ahsoka wouldn't have saved Ezra.
Yeah.
But or maybe he's fighting Ahsoka and Ahsoka's losing, then Maul shows up.
Well, that conversation now, though, if it were to occur in this timeline, this series, or a continuation of this series, I mean, he knows who Vader is.
Yeah.
So he knows about Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
He knows he's the chosen one. He knows all of it.
Vader doesn't like anyone knowing.
Exactly. So.
Well, he could meet Ahsoka. So Ashley Eckstein can come back and play her too.
Yeah. And I mean, did that conversation would really even come up between them or not? I mean,
I don't know. They just reluctantly have teamed up a couple times over the 20-year period. We see some of that in Rebels.
I mean, it would be worthwhile to see.
Yeah, I mean,
as long as they don't overindulge in dumb things and kind of,
Well, it's got a good writer.
Keep it neat.
Yeah.
And the quality.
Yeah. Well, and I know the big thing was like this isn't about Maul's redemption. It's not like that. He's a bad guy doing bad things, but he isn't who he is, and he's not trying to be a Sith per se, the way Sith do things.
Yeah.
He has tendencies like to take control of people in groups and build, but taking over the galaxy is not in the cards anymore.
Yeah, no. I mean, you could see we discussed that in the Clone Wars reactions that you can see that what Palpatine had instilled in him, he was building on a micro scale.
Yeah.
On Mandalore
and
things like that, and trying to build it.
Yeah.
And of course, Palpatine wasn't going to have that, and squashed it.
Yeah, he essentially owns a market here, and he's squashing the little guys.
Any kind of competition, especially any competition that might have an inside and would have inside knowledge.
Yeah.
As to how they do things. Now, obviously, Palpatine's so proud of himself.
Yeah.
That hubris is so strong that he probably doesn't really consider Maul a threat.
No.
But it might be like kind of one of those things where he just wants. It's
More
like,
Luke.
It's like the principle.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't live.
Yeah.
You need to die. You're a problem.
Yeah.
Whereas he could even be a problem if he and Vader were to work together.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see him. He's obviously older than Vader, and he's weaker.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see him being viable for.
But I mean, he'd be more skilled than almost anybody alive, and even
He
though
would be. I'm just saying that he wouldn't be viable in terms of.
like
Luke is worth. Luke's viability is very different.
That's an interesting theory. Like Vader and him trying to team up or something like that.
Yeah, working together
Yeah.
to screw the Emperor.
It happens a couple times in the comics.
Yeah, so I mean,
But then, like,
the Vader and the Emperor do that to one another.
I know in one of those, like Vader realizes, like the plan wasn't going to work, so he kills the other guy like on the spot, like right before they do their plan,
Yeah.
because he just realized this ain't going to work,
Yeah,
and I
so
can't have you live.
So that's what I'm saying. That maybe it'd be one of those instances where they use one another,
Yeah.
but I just don't know that they're really going to bother with that with Vader, because the whole idea is by the time you see him in the old trilogy, that he is like so under Palpatine's
Yeah.
grasp and his thumb under his thumb.
Well, in 5, he really meant Luke.
He did,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying though, when he's talking, Luke's trying to convince him,
Yeah.
Hey, snap out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this stuff.
But I mean, obviously, like Luke is a much more viable candidate for
Younger
apprenticeship.
and
Not
everything.
only that, but his son.
Yeah.
So the appeal's there for both sides of his personality.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point, actually.
But
Very-
I guess I don't know that it's really a Vader Maul team up, because I don't think it's where we even want to see Vader.
No, I mean, it had to be like when I saw it done in the comics, like Vader doesn't even say anything ever. He's,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
he's just
You
walking
wouldn't-
in silence and everything else.
Yeah, it would almost be like Maul will be doing all the legwork, and then Vader just shows up at important moments.
Yeah, there's this thing like Dr. Aphra, and she's an incredible character in the canon, and she's like a Star Wars female version of Indiana Jones.
Okay.
And Vader works with Vader, and Vader has her go get artifacts. And several times they've been together, and she's like talking to Vader, and he just says nothing.
That's the same with Tarkin. A lot of times.
Yeah.
Tarkin will just be with him, and he won't just. I mean, they do talk. You see them talk in episode 4.
Yeah.
And it's extensive enough. I mean,
Yeah.
To know they're actually having conversations. And
But she's like this kind of
she's like a
hot 20-something-year-old,
Yeah.
and he's just it's been and he gave her these 2 droids, and they're antithesis of R2 and 3PO, like these black Imperial-looking Protocol and Astromech, and they're like evil kind of thing. You know what I mean?
evil 3PO and R2.
Yeah. But okay, we talked a long time, and I know my editor wants to get this up. So guys, we'll be doing this in April with me and him, and that's probably it. See you guys next time.